Attention please. This upload is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles. GPITRAL. GPITRAL. Definitely a must-see. Follow us.
From Hello, Gordon Kay. Britain's boxing hero, Frank Bruno. It's Sharon from Birds of a Feather, Pauline Quirk. From Good Morning Television, Linda Musardi. From The Red Dwarf, Tony Hawks. From Crosswits, Tom O'Connor. Tracy from Birds of a Feather, Linda Robson. From Help Squad, Cam Rowland. And from Pebble Mill, Alan Titchmarsh. They're all here to play New Celebrity Squares. And here's the star master of the big box game, Bob Monkhouse.
Hi, thank you. Welcome to New Celebrity Squares once again. This is the only show on your screens that dares to ask wicked and difficult questions. Like, for example, why do they call it a TV set when you only get one? Nearly there. Hello, celebrities!
Hello, Bob!
Wonderful to see you. Oh, 9 wonderful stars who know how to put bums on seats. Wait a minute, 2 of them are bums on seats. We welcome you to the show, and we welcome our players too. Would you please introduce yourself to our celebrities, Sian?
Hello everyone, my name is Sian Evans. I'm originally from Swansea. I now live in Weybridge in Surrey. I work for British Airways as a senior customer service agent at Heathrow, and I enjoy quite a few sports.
Like what?
Well, I enjoy watching most sports, especially rugby union, but I enjoy participating in skiing.
Oh, I'm skiing. I'm not into skiing. For years I thought Ski Sunday was some kind of yogurt ice cream. You travel?
I do. One of my favourite places is Mexico.
You've been to Mexico? Mexico. I went through it once in a taxi cab. I always find it... Oh, I got a laugh. Would you please greet Sian Evans? Oh. You heard that? I got a laugh, Tom. You sit there with your teeth in your mouth and your bare face hanging out and tell me that you won the toss. Would you please introduce yourself to our celebrities?
Hi, celebrities.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're doing better than me.
My name's James Conway. I'm from Manchester. I work in a glass factory in Salford.
Oh, yeah. Do you do windows?
Double glazing windows, yeah.
Oh. I was going to ask you to wash ours. No, You speak to our producer. He's definitely a pain and he's cracked. Would you please make James Conway feel at home, folks? Object of our players is to get 3 squares in a row, up and down like this. How pretty. Or across like this. Even prettier. Or diagonally from corner to corner slantwise. Or any 5 squares. We have constructed our questions cunningly to get the best out of our celebrities. It's up to our players to decide whether the star is giving a correct answer or just making one up. That's how they win the squares. They're worth £10 each. And, of course, in our first round, there's a bonus of £50 for the winner. And it matters who's got the most dough, because that person will get a chance at the Monkhouse Motor Show.
A fuel-injected Mini, a 4x4 Sports, a cabriolet, a 1600cc saloon, and this 2-litre coupe.
No Skoda. Why isn't there a Skoda? I drove a Skoda. I went to the Skoda Drivers' Annual Dinner. The invitation said 7:30 for 10 o'clock. The gentleman won the toss today. Where would you like your first cross to go? Pick a star.
Frank Bruno, please.
Frank Bruno, welcome, the great champion of the people.
Thank you.
Did you box at school, Frank?
Box kippers.
Well, when you were a lad at school, did you fight?
Yes, I did fight as a lad.
Yeah. Did you have a nickname?
Frank Bomber Bruno was my nickname. Bob.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I fought for my school.
Yes, did you?
Yes, I was known as Lonsdale Legs, one belt and they'd buckle. Here's your question. In order to be buried at Westminster Abbey, Frank, do you first need royal permission?
Yes, you do.
You can't get it straighter than that. Yes, you do.
You can you? I agree.
No, all you need is the Dean's permission, and you must have been cremated. You're wrong to agree.
Sorry.
Naught gets the square. No money is won.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Sean.
Jan, please.
Hello, Jan Rowland from Help Squad. How delightful to see you here.
Thank you.
A beauty of the legal profession. What's the worst thing about practicing law?
Ooh, the worst thing. I think the paperwork, Bob.
Oh, yeah, same in this business, I suppose, in a lot of businesses, but especially in legal work. Writs drive you crackers. John Bellingham, Jan, I'm sure a familiar name. He is unique in the annals of British crime. Is he the only man to have broken into the Bank of England? John Bellingham.
I don't know why you've asked me this, Bob, because as a lawyer, you know I don't know anything about unscrupulous practices or ripping people off. I think this is a trick question, Sean. I don't think anybody's ever broken into the Bank of England. It's a tricky one. So the answer is no, he didn't.
You have legal opinion, hasn't cost you a penny.
I agree.
He's the only man to have assassinated a prime minister. He shot Spencer Percival. You're right to agree. You get your naught in the square, and you win your first £10 of the game. Well played. James.
Linda Lusardi, please.
Linda Lusardi. Linda, welcome to the show from all the shows you do. And you sit there so demure.
I do.
I think you're too shy to have ever been a page 3 girl. I can't imagine that you ever were.
I wasn't. I think it was just a dream.
Oh, it's just a dream. Because you are shy, aren't you? You don't push yourself forwards. Nature does that for you, of course. What are the odds, Linda, against you having twins? 79 to 1 or 99 to 1?
Well, if you give me their phone number, I'll give them a ring and I'll let you know. What were the odds again?
79 to 1 against you having twins or 99 to 1?
I think 79.
James?
I agree.
Yes, you're right to agree. Cross gets the square. £10 goes on your scoreboard. Where goes your next naught, please, madam?
Alan, please.
Alan Titchmarsh. Welcome to the show, Alan. It's a joy to see you. Anne has been busy in more beds than Warren Beatty.
I was not so fertile, though.
True or false, Alan? Certain medical conditions can be relieved by taking nitroglycerin tablets.
Oh, dear. Nitroglycerin? Be very careful if you've got flatulence, I suppose. Don't stand near the fire. I think they probably can, yes.
What do you think, John?
Unlikely as it sounds.
I agree with
You
you.
agree with Alan? They can relieve angina, that's right. Naught gets the square. £10. I see a winning line for me. Go on, James.
Gordon Kay, please.
You're going to Gordon Kay to rent a winning line across the way. Hello, Gordon! Hello.
Hello, Bob.
You had a choice of 2 squares to go to, Linda Robson Square or Gordon's, in order to block a winning line. We're with Gordon, and I'm delighted we are. Poor René. Poor René. What a tough time he gets from that at Edith, huh?
Well, she can be a bit of a bossy boots at times.
Yes.
I suppose that happens to you as well, Bob, does it not?
Well, what, in my home?
Yes.
Well, my wife wears the trousers, but I'm in charge of the zip. In which country, Gordon, in which country would you find the world's oldest nudist camp? France or Germany?
In France. The trouble is, it's not a very pretty sight because it has the world's oldest nudists in it. But of course, as you know, the Frenchmen are the best lovers in the world, although the Japanese claim that they can make them smaller and cheaper. But it was in France.
You say France.
I say France.
He says France, and this is to block.
I'll agree with him.
It's in Germany. Gus does not get the square, but naught cannot get the square either, because it's game point. If you want a naught in Gordon's square, you must put it there yourself.
I'll try Gordon then, please.
Yes, certainly, Sean.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
Gordon, when McDonald's opened its first outlet in China in 1992, how many people were served on its first day? 300,000 or 400,000?
Well, let us think about it. They would probably have come down from the Great Wall at that time to make sure they got a Big Mac. Was it McDonald's? You did say
Yes.
McDonald's, yeah. I would say 400,000.
400,000?
Yeah.
On the first
thinking
day?
about this, 400,000, yes.
What do you say, Sean?
I agree.
You're right to agree. Naught gets the square. You win £10 plus a £50 bonus. Well played. Second round of our game is the Secret Square game. We have a star sitting in the Secret Square. We here in the studio cannot see the star in the Secret Square, but you at home, isn't that nice? You can. Of course, we do know what the prize is worth, and here it is.
Enjoy a champagne lunch and first-class travel aboard the Orient Express.
Hey, fancy that? Sound good? Oh, on the Orient Express. I've sent my wife on 7 trips on the Orient Express. She still hasn't been murdered. OK. First chance to pick that Secret Square star goes to you. It's an 8 to 1 chance.
Jan Rowland, please.
Jan Rowland going there again. Jan, which American president's mother once said that when she looked at her children, she sometimes said to herself that she should have remained a virgin?
Lord, there's 200 years of history to go out there, isn't there? Children, plural.
Yes, her children, plural.
Ooh, I might go for Rose Kennedy in that case. President Kennedy?
You think it's President Kennedy's mother who said that?
I disagree.
It was Jimmy Carter's mother, Lillian. You're right to disagree. So Cross gets the square. Where's that Secret Square, Sean?
I'll go for Linda, please. Linda Robson.
Linda Robson. Linda Robson from Birds of a Feather and Harvey Moon. And watch out for Linda, because she's a little bit devious, you know. I wouldn't trust her very far.
Me?
Yes, and I believe you wouldn't trust me very near. OK. It's the Industrial Revolution, Linda. In 1793, an American called Eli Whitney introduced something that could do the work of 50 men. What was it?
A woman.
I'll give you a choice, the cotton gin or the steam hammer.
I don't know, but I'll say the cotton gin.
Sean?
I disagree.
For separating the seeds from the cotton, it was the cotton gin of Eli Whitney. You're wrong to disagree. Cross gets the square, no money is won.
Alan Titchmarsh, please.
Alan Titchmarsh. Still, we don't find that secret square to get the Orient Express trip. Alan, the Austrian monk Gregor Mendel discovered the laws of heredity by experimenting with what? Hamsters, rabbits, or garden peas?
As rabbits, because he lost 6 and he could only find 10 of them. And no, it was wrinkled-seeded and smooth-seeded peas.
Alan says peas.
I agree.
You're right to agree. Cross gets the square. And your score goes up to £30 right there. Got to do it, haven't you?
Gordon, please.
You're going to Gordon to stop the winning line across the middle of the square. Gordon,
Sir.
True or false? Sylvester Stallone believes that in a previous reincarnation, he was beheaded in France.
Well, I've no idea really about that, Shan. I'm sorry. I've never believed in reincarnation. And I didn't when the last time I was here either. So, because you want a true or false, I would say that it was true.
I'll agree.
Yes, Sean, you're right to agree. You blocked that winning line by putting a nought in there and adding another £10 to your score to bring it to £90. Where next, sir?
Frank Bruno, please.
Frank Bruno for a winning line down the right-hand side of the game board. Frank,
Yes.
Is it permissible for your passport photo to show you wearing a false nose?
Yes.
Sweet and simple.
I don't know, James, but I'm just saying yes, but don't, you know, whatever your vibes tell you, you go for it, James.
Well, if I'm wrong, I'll hit you.
No, you're all right, James.
I agree.
Provided you normally wear one, your passport photo should show you as you normally appear. Yes, you're right to agree. You've just won £10 spare, £50 bonus. We never found that trip on the Orient Express. Tell you what, we're running over the second half of the show. Somebody's going to win that secret square when we come back. Also, somebody's going to add a lot of money because 90 plays 90. We've got to find a winner yet, so we'll double the dosh when we return for new Celebrity Squares.